Today we will discuss about TDS level of drinking water. TDS stands for total dissolved solid. That means how much impurity is present in water, and that is measured in TDS unit. For drinking water, TDS should neither be high nor low, because very high TDS is hypotonic and very low TDS water is hypotonic. As per WHO standards, the acceptable total dissolved solid is 500 milligram per liter or 500 ppm. The standard that applies to India is the BIS 10500-1991. As per the WHO standards, the acceptable TDS of drinking water should be around 150 to 300. So let's discuss how below 100 TDS is harmful. It's a point to note that more than 95% of water available is below 100 TDS. So why below 100 TDS is harmful? Low TDS water is hypotonic, as I told, and much of impurities are not present in that water. The negligible particles are remained, and it is just water, nothing else. So in this case, it starts dissolving the impurities. If you process this water through RO membrane, then first it dissolves the plastic in it. If it is kept in a bottle, a plastic bottle, then it starts dissolving the plastics in it. Dissolved plastic can cause cancer. So why this trend is going on? It is just because of test factor. The TDS between 65 to 75 is sweet and it tastes better. Because of this reason only, people prefer to go for RO and set it with TDS level 65 to 75 normally. So first of all, you should check your water TDS level by a TDS meter. Invest in a TDS meter. There can be two types of water. One is good water, other one is bad water with impurities, maybe harmful impurities. So let's talk about good water first. First of all, get your water tested. If the TDS level is above 900, you need an RO. RO stands for reverse osmosis. For good water, if TDS level is below 900, then it is not advisable to go for an RO. For good water, RO level can be set at 350, which is ideal. 250 to 500 TDS is desirable for this kind of water. In rare occasions, you can drink up to 1000 TDS even. So what are the points to consider? You cannot keep the same TDS level everywhere. In many cases, people used to drink TDS level 1000 above and they don't have any problem even, because in those areas, harmful or toxic substances like arsenic, chromium, cobalt are not present. There can be existence of substances like calcium, magnesium, etc. But occurrence of toxicity is very low. What can be the problem with high TDS water? With high TDS water, you can have kidney stone problem. In villages, it doesn't happen because mostly people are hardworking, and with the sweat, most of the impurities are removed out. So the load to the kidney is very less here. In some area, due to contaminated water, there can be diarrhea. But a point to note, the consequences with the less TDS water is more than drinking high TDS water. Let's discuss, is bottled water safe? Mostly people think that the bottled water is mineral water, but it's not the case. When we filter the water with the RO membrane, we filter the minerals as well. So almost 90% of minerals are also filtered out. In such cases, water TDS level is very low and you won't get the valuable minerals. In urban areas, TDS level in borewell water source is also contaminated much these days. Here many toxic substances like arsenic, chromium, cobalt are present. In urban areas, the impurities are not natural and mostly they are toxic. So in urban areas, RO can be set at 150 to 200. In this case, we have to sacrifice some good minerals just to get rid of these toxic substances. Let's discuss the solution here. If possible, try to use a soil or terracotta pot, as the soil absorbs the impurities from high TDS water. If TDS is very less, it dissolves few more TDS. Try to avoid plastic containers to keep drinking water. By drinking low TDS water, you can be affected with cardiovascular diseases. You can experience hair fall or acidity. Lastly, to develop your immune system or improve your immune system, you should change your water frequently. Finally, the conclusion is it's better to go for high TDS water rather than low TDS water, because the consequences with drinking high TDS water is lower than drinking very low TDS water. Thanks for watching.